Hi, it's John Newenberg with W5 Business Coaching, and today we're talking with Mark Bossert of Top Local Lead Generation. Good afternoon, Mark.
Hi, John.
How are you doing?
Great.
Awesome. So we've been talking a little bit about lead generation and how that applies to your business, and today we want to continue that discussion. So from time to time, business owners are probably wondering, Mark, I'm doing some social media marketing and I'm not getting the results that I want. What do I got to do, or what do I got to fix? How would you answer that question?
Well, a big part of it is tracking. A big part of it is the strategy or the steps that you're using. And we like to follow a reverse engineer process, just like we showed last week, of how to determine perhaps where your target market is actually, what channel are they using. And today I want to dig a little bit deeper into sort of the next level of that reverse engineering, start from the goal and working backwards to what our result is, so we can get a bit of a funnel going to actually make social media work and show an ROI for you. So let me just do a quick screen share here. Pardon me while we do the technology dance.
Sure, no worries.
And now we've got our sort of the what I'm going to try and create is a bit of a overarching view of how to reverse engineer any marketing channel, specifically to social media. So this is going to apply to Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. But building off of what we have already looked at. So let's have a quick, our example thing will be Twitter. And again, this is based on our knowing our target market and having done the steps that we showed last week of reverse engineering where those folks are actually going to be and where we might be able to find them easily. And what we're going to try and do is reverse engineer the most wanted response steps. So ultimately, we start at the final step. We're saying, okay, someone visits the website, they call to inquire, they book an appointment. Step prior to that would be they get an email that they have a 1-day 10% off coupon if they click the link, and now they've got a way to enter that coupon and get to book an appointment and get the 10% off. The step prior to that would be, okay, well, how do we get them, you know, or they've seen our Twitter account, the postings, maybe they've shared them, maybe they've, you know, interacted with us for a while. It all depends. They might have done it. This might happen the first time. This might happen from a Twitter card, advertising on Twitter. There's many ways that we could actually set this in place, and that's sort of step 2A. But step 2 is, okay, they're finding value, and now they want to go further. They can get 10% off if they subscribe. And then the step prior to that, step 1, we got to figure out how to get someone to check out our Twitter account. How do we begin this whole process? So let's just kind of recap this whole thing. We've got our target customer identified. We've got a point of conversion identified. We have a step-by-step funnel identified and created. And now we need to connect with our customer. And that's what we're going to talk about actually next week, is the reverse engineering, how to actually get to the place of connecting with that customer. That's going to apply to all social media. This little process that I've outlined of target customer, point of conversion, step-by-step funnel, and then connecting with them applies to every social media, actually applies to every form of advertising that there is, but it definitely specifically is applicable to LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, if you want more ROI on your social media investment. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so what I think I hear you saying is that if you're not getting the result that you want, or getting the number of leads that you'd like from your social media platform, it's probably because you're not asking the right questions in the right order. And that first question starts with, what do I want my best prospect to do as their final step in the process of getting introduced to me?
Yeah, so we wanted to create a way of being able to chunk down or reverse engineer the process so that we can make this repeatable. We want this something that we can track, that it's a step by step, that's not this fancy kind of magic fairy dust process. It's very simple, it's very scientific, it's very clear what's going to work and what isn't going to work, and it applies to any channel that you want to use.
Yeah. So reverse engineering makes me think of Stephen Covey's work in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of those habits is they start with the end in mind. And I think that's the advice they're giving us today, is start with the end in mind and work back from there to where you're currently at, so that when you start to proceed, you're aimed at something that's going to get you the outcome you want.
Absolutely. And you get clarity. Clarity allows you to make great decisions, which allow you to take action and get results.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Thanks very much for your expertise today, Mark, and helping us get some perspective on how to make your social media platforms get you better results. I know that that's a source of frustration for lots of business owners, because they know it's out there. They know that they should be getting results, but they're not entirely pleased with the ones that they're getting. So if you'd like some help in getting better results, and or if you feel like you should be getting better results but don't know where to start, let me urge you to connect with Mark at Top Local Rankings, toplocalrankings.com, or Mark at toplocalrankings.com, and let him take you through the process and see if that clarity helps you get better results for you and your business. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, John. Next week, we'll talk about how to reverse engineer finding and connecting with those people, because there's very clear steps that we can follow that'll apply to any social media at all.
Well, it's comforting to know that there's actually a process and you're not just taking wild stabs on the dark. Cheers. Look forward to that next time.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.